Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded, my name is Tom and let's get right into the news. And we begin today with one from last week and a similar situation to what we saw a few weeks ago with streamers getting outed for inappropriate behaviour and grooming allegations. 2 weeks ago we had the female streamer BrieLOL who had some predatory allegations, of which her response to that situation was to delete her social medias. So here we have a similar outcome, this time from the male streamer MrConRem with 200,000 followers on Twitch. Last Friday we had the user Starlovesuu who went to Twitter to expose some of the things MrConRem had been doing, with the tweet titled, "MrConRem is a predator and doesn't deserve his platform." So going through these messages, it's made clear that this is a 17-year-old girl messaging her friend about some money she made from selling images to MrConRem. She also makes it clear that MrConRem knew her age, but the 17-year-old says, "Hey, look, it's money." After this, the Twitter user had another person messaging them saying they had a similar situation, stating, "I had 17 in my bio and he DM'd me, 'What's up, baby?' And he DM'd me a video I posted of me saying, 'Where's the OnlyFans?'" So heading into the comments of this thread, there's a few people defending MrConRem's actions here, with quite a few users saying, "Hey, he bought those images, but the 17-year-old girl was still very okay making the money and selling them." So following on here, MrConRem had to respond. This tweet longer has since been deleted, but it states, "I was told she was 18. I had no idea. People receive pictures or nudes or buy them whether it's OnlyFans or elsewhere on a day-to-day basis. Regardless, it was a mistake. As much as I regret some decisions in the past 8 months, I cannot reverse it, and I'm sorry to those who were affected." Since this statement, Keemstar has also tweeted, showing DMs that MrConRem actually knew that these girls were 17. So of course, in the outcome of things, MrConRem has decided to deactivate his Twitter, and on the Twitch side of things, there hasn't been any action against his account, but similarly, he has not streamed since those original tweets landed. Starting off the week, we have a very short one from that of Mizkif and Maya, where Maya accidentally showed Mizkif's bounty earnings for that period by scrolling up on the dashboard page. This showed that he earned almost $40,000 this period, and also gave off a pretty good reaction.
Damn. So wait, so I'm the Mizkif waiting room, huh?
Dude,
You're not showing
What?
Ah!
What?
Do not go up!
What?
You went up and showed the
Never
money!
go up, dude. It shows
I didn't
revenue.
know it was on the same, but you weren't showing Nick's percentage.
Oh my god.
What?
We then come on to Wednesday with one from Alinity, who has been receiving some harassment from some 100 Thieves members over Twitter. This mainly being from the member Classify. And this one came out after another 100 Thieves member, Froste, was responding to another user commenting on toxicity in the online community. And he said, "He's completely right. Any normal person would be creeped out by a stranger and being absolutely obsessed with them. It's sad to see how creators are allowing this to happen in the gaming scene, so they can feed their egos, insecurity, and easily manipulate their stands." This is followed by another response about how toxic the gaming community was in the 2010s. Well then, Alinity decided to quote this tweet saying, "But you didn't seem to mind toxicity when mob members made frequent tweets over the span of a year shitting on me and sending harassment. Remember my birthday post with 1,000 hate messages?" This one then had some screenshots showing the 100 Thieves member Classify making a joke about Alinity's previous cat throwing drama. One person then tried to defend Alinity, and Classify then called them a simp. This was later retweeted to get more likes. Alinity followed this up, "What if you made a mistake and got made fun of it on the daily by a hate mob, and then the hate mob have way more people on their side to the point where you can't do anything but accept the harassment and block them, and they laugh about how they got blocked," which is then followed by some screenshots of Classify showing he got blocked. And then another 100 Thieves member responded, "I don't understand why she blocked you, it's a good tweet." And Classify responded, "I'm more surprised it took her this long. I'd been cooking her shit for days now." Then there are other screenshots of similar tweets. Alinity finished up saying, "And then the hate mod talks platitudes about positivity and being against harassing people. I think it would upset you enough to feel like you have to say something, because these people might hurt someone else." Going into the responses of the original tweet, most responses are negative, with everyone either saying no one cares or making a similar joke about the previous cat drama. Then going on to the two-part tweet, the same can be said. Although most responses are negative, both 100 Thieves Thieves members mentioned in those screenshots responded with their apologies, with JhB responding, "Hey Alinity, I understand you're frustrated about my past posts and I'm sorry for that. Months ago I've deleted most tweets I made about you because I realized they were wrong and I didn't want to have that type of stuff on my page." And then alongside JhB, Classify also responded, "I see your point and apologize for the jokes from a while back. The last tweet I made about you was even back in the summer. I don't go out of my way to bully you and I'm sorry if it seemed that way. You won't be seeing anything like that come from me or any of the boys again." Aside from that, a few people have also mentioned Nadeshot and 100 Thieves to say, hey, you should take some action on these two, but as far as the 100 Thieves side of things goes, nothing has been done about them. But they did apologize, so there is that. Then next up we got some updates from Twitch themselves and their hateful conduct and harassment policies. This, like many other updates to the TOS, is a whole blog post, but it's also summed up with bullet points at the end of each section. So going through all of them, under harassment, the new rules read, claiming that the victim of a well-documented violent tragedy is a crisis actor or is lying, encouraging others to DDoS, hack, dox or swat another person, and inciting malicious raids on another person's social media profiles off Twitch. Then under hateful conduct we have using emotes in a malicious way, and displaying the Confederate flag is prohibited due to its symbolic associations. And lastly, under sexual harassment, repeatedly commenting on someone's perceived attractiveness, even in what you believe to be a positive or complimentary manner, is prohibited if there's any indication that it's unwelcomed, i.e. you've been asked to stop, timed out, or channel banned. Making lewd or explicit comments about anyone's sexuality or physical appearance is prohibited. Note that we don't make exceptions for public figures. And lastly, sending unwanted/unsolicited links of nude images or videos is prohibited. So there's quite a lot here and I'm sure you all have a lot to say about this, so leave your comments below on what you think of these new rules. So aside from these additions to the TOS, these are set to go into effect as of January 22nd. Next up we got some news that mainly may affect American streamers in the near future if successful. The Senator Tom Tillis has requested a law to be created to do with DMCA takedowns. The change made is under unauthorized commercial streaming of copyrighted material like an album on YouTube, a video clip on Twitch, or a song in an Instagram story into a felony offense with a possible prison sentence rather than a misdemeanor. So as stated in our case specifically, streamers playing copyrighted music could lead into a jail sentence. So a lot of people are wondering why this is even a thing, and that can be answered very easily. This particular senator has received roughly $122,000 in donations, and taking a look at where these donations came from, we can see companies you may recognize such as Comcast, Sony, Universal Music Group, and Disney. So the future of streaming could become very scary in America if this law was to actually go through, and the same here can be said for pretty much all social media. Next up we got one from Sodapoppin. Over the past few weeks we have seen these Pokemon card unboxings absolutely blow up everywhere, especially on Twitch. And this one stems from a few weeks ago where Sodapoppin talks about, in the past he has done gambling streams and received a lot of criticism for doing them, with the idea that he's promoting it to a younger audience. And a clip from 3 weeks ago shows Sodapoppin talking about this, and how all of these Pokemon unboxing streams are basically the same thing. Gambling.
Oh, Mizkif got a hollow hypno. Is that good? They're doing like a Pokemon opening stream or whatever. I got a lot of shit when I played blackjack on stream because I was promoting gambling to children. And now Pokemon is big and everyone loves it. And now it's gambling, but with like a kid-friendly label slapped on. Gambling. Rated PG for everyone. That's kind of how it feels.
And that's of course where we come on to Friday. Soda decided to buy his very own expensive Pokemon box, and like many others, was going to open it on stream. But unlike those who actually like the Pokemon craze, Soda decided to destroy every card he unboxed, with the emphasis on the most expensive cards. So going over some of these expensive cards, Soda decided to burn one using not a flamethrower, then later decided to put it in a sleeve. Very respectful. And during this unboxing he also pulled a Dark Hollow Charizard, valued at roughly $500, which he then put in lube alongside the non-hollow Charizards that he previously unpacked. Mizkif was also invited to this event but was duct taped to a chair, but towards the end of the stream, after most of the cards were already destroyed, Mizkif stole one of these Charizard cards. So here is the moment Soda realized it was gone.
Why is there a Dark Charizard missing?
Isn't it right there?
So that's what Miz was cleaning. He reached in here, took a Dark Charizard, and he was cleaning it on the floor. The lube that he spilled. And it's gone. Okay, let's turn the stream off. Let's go to Miz's house.
I think we should bring the stream there.
You want to bring the stream there?
Ah.
Okay, sure. I just want to beat him up. I'm going to bring a bag of rocks, and I'm going to beat him to death.
Bring a flamethrower.
Soda then said he would go to Mizkif's house. He didn't end up doing that, but did call Mizkif and made sure he ripped the card, which we got to see the outcome to on Twitter, but this also happened live on stream. So lastly for this one, here is that clip.
Rip it in half. Rip it in half, Miz. Do it. You can't because you're a weak pussy. Did you do it? Oh my god, I cannot believe you ripped my... That's my card, Miz. I can't believe it. Are you... When do you get off?
Following on to the weekend, we got one from the Minecraft community, and one of the fastest growing YouTubers on the platform at the moment who has some cheating allegations placed against their speedruns. That of course being Dream. And this YouTuber has had his speedrun records removed from speedrun.com's leaderboards due to the unnatural circumstances from these runs. Now there's been a YouTube video made by the YouTuber GeoSquare who goes much more in depth with a technical view on what is going on here. But the gist of what's going on here is two specific items, these being ender pearls and blaze rods, have a very small chance of dropping from two different events. But data taken from 3 days worth of Dream's speedrun streams show that his chances were exponentially higher than they should be, with his blaze rods drop chance luck being 1 in 113 billion. Now the video exposing this information has gained over 1 million views in the past few days. I really suggest if you're interested further, go watch this video as it's much more technical. Now none of this is definitive proof, but it is backed up by some serious math and a 29-page document explaining how this may have happened. The simplest theory is that Dream changed the values in the game so there's a much higher chance of these items dropping, which of course is cheating. This video has received a lot of support, but we haven't seen a whole lot of backlash on Dream's YouTube channel side of things, as there hasn't been any noticeable increase in dislikes. Well, that's where we come on to Monday, and a clip taken from another big Minecraft YouTuber stream, that being Captain Sparkles, where Dream came out and said that cheaters should be lynched.
I'm sure Scott expected all this.
And glitchers.
I'm sure he expected all this when he made this casual server.
Yeah, I mean, I say they're a bunch of cheaters and we lynch them.
I do agree they should be banned from competing for cheating on the practice server. I might have done it.
And lastly for this one, we come on to today, and Dream has tweeted out that he'll be making a response regarding these speedrun allegations, where he tweeted, working on a response video regarding the speedrun stuff, out within a week. Making a quality response is much more important to me than rushing it. Sad to see people jumping on a hate wagon before hearing any opposite viewpoint. That's just how the internet works though. And I thought we'd finish up today's video with a bit of wholesome news. Once again, we have Brox H, who has previously been known as the most wholesome streamer on the platform. He's had a clip absolutely blow up where he talks about removing the donation button over Christmas and the obvious reason as to why he's doing it. So lastly for today, here is that clip.
Why did you take the donate button off for Christmas? Oh, it just made sense, eh? Just so people hold on to their money.
And that's where I'm going to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, it really does help. I want to thank you all for watching as normal, and I hope to see you in the next one.